Hello, and for doing this assignment, local design principles. And the first question is a list of principles that need to be considered when designing a logo. The list should mirror the list in the article, but they don't have to be identical. And I want to show you a website to talk about those principles. And the website is talking about the 12 essential rules to follow when designing a logo. So, for first principle, preliminary work is a must. And here is a preliminary sketch are an important first step in designing a effective logo. This can be as simple as paper and pen drawings or made using a vector program such as Illustrator. And need to start with 20 to 30 sketch or ideas and then branch out to create variations of the original ideas. An effective graphic designer will spend more time on this preliminary work than any other step in the design progress. So we need to take some time to do the sketch for our design, not just go to just draw one or two for your design, and need to use the pen and paper to draw it because more or any other tools to help you easy to draw. And I think paper and pen is easier for the sketch because you can just use other paper or just erase something like that. And second principle is create balance. And here he said keep your local balance by keeping the weight of the graphic colors and size equal on each side. Though the rule of balance can occasionally be broken, remember that your logo will be viewed by the masses, not just those with an eye for great art. So a balanced design in the safest approach. So you need to make your logo balance to equal to each size, not don't make it not match. For the third principle, size matters. When it comes to logo design, size does matter. A logo has to look good and be legible at all sizes. A logo is not effective if it loses too much definition when scaled down for letterheads, envelopes, and small promotional items. I need to note that the smallest scale is usually hardest to get right, so start by printing the logo on a letterhead or envelope and see if it's still legible. So when you finish your logo design, to see that the size is uh, appropriate and is it get it right and easy to readable. And for the fourth principle, clever use of color, and this is the rule that keep in our mind to help us to choose the color. Use colors near to each other on the color wheel. Don't use colors that are so bright that they are hard on their eyes. The logo must also look good in black and white, grayscale, and two colors. breaking the rule sometimes is okay, just make sure you have a good reason to. So if you follow these 4 steps to help you to choose a color, it will help you to have a good design for color. And need to keep this in mind as you try out different color combination and try to match the color to the overall tone and feel of the brand. Okay, for the 5th principle, design style should suit the company and need to be research your client and its audience before you begin your preliminary work. This will help you determine the best design style from the start and save you from having to return repeatedly to the drawing board. So you need to check your client and audience, is it what do they like, and to help you to design your logo. And for the 6th principle is typography matters a lot, and need to consider 3 main points when choosing a font to accompany your logo design. Avoid the most commonly used fonts such as complex or else your design may come off as ominous. Make sure the font is legible when scanning down, essentially with script font. One font is ideal and avoid more than 2. And 7th principle is the goal is recognition. So the key to making a popular and recognizable logo is to combine all of the elements discussed in this article: size, style, color, the cover, typography, and originality. And need to keep in mind that logos aren't always seen on the real world situation. For example, on the side of a bus or a billboard that you drive by. For the 8th, this principle is dare to be different. So how can you be different? Try breaking the rules of design and taking risks. So you need to try to break the rules and to help your design. And number 9 is KISS, keep it simple, stupid. And the similar the logo, the more recognizable it will be. Work the design down to its essential and leave out all unnecessary elements. And number 10 is go easy on effect. And there's a time and place for these powerful tools, but it is not necessary to design a logo. And of course, playing around and seeing whether they enhance a logo is fine, but just remember that simply is key. Number 11 is develop a design assembly line. To produce consistently high quality logos, you need to develop your own design process or assembly line. This should including the following steps: research, brainstorm, and generate ideas. we sketch, develop, filter, design, send to client, add or remove anything the client wants, finalize the design and resubmit to its client. The last one is use other designs for inspiration only. The last rule for designing an effective logo is quite simple. Don't copy other designers' work. So going back to this, show examples of successful logo that specifically exemplify the principle your list. And this the logo I want to show you is is this one. Okay, it's McDonald's. Why is a good example for us as is following the principle create balance. You can see the M is balance and size matters and is good is the same size. They did not use any other size for the logo. Clever use of color, just red and yellow and white. They don't use a lot of color to doing that logo. Design style should suit the company matters. McDonald M is their logo using an M. People easy to recognize, so the goal is recognized. So people easy to get it, and dare to be different. This is very simple for the logo and easy on effect. So they don't use a lot of effect on the logo, so it's easier to recognize and easier to see. So a lot of people will know it. And thank you so much.